Topping our news tonight, the manhunt for a 15-year-old murder suspect from Florida is over. Border agents arresting the teen as he was trying to cross into Canada, driving the murder victim's car without a license. ABC's Brad Milkey shows us what led to that arrest.
15-year-old Logan Mott is now in custody, suspected of killing his 53-year-old grandmother in Florida. He was arrested trying to cross the border into Canada near Buffalo. Logan had traveled more than 1,000 miles from Neptune Beach, Florida in his grandmother's car.
On Friday evening, CBP officers at the Peace Bridge encountered Logan Mott, who had made a wrong turn onto the bridge. During the primary inspection, officers became aware that Mr. Mott was the subject of a warrant for grand theft auto out of Florida.
On Wednesday, Logan and his grandmother were supposed to pick up his father, Eric Mott, from the airport, but they never showed up. Later, the father discovered that two houses had been ransacked, his mother's and his own.
The processing of the home on Thursday revealed evidence of foul play and potential criminal violence inside, and then late in the day, a potential grave site outside.
The body found in a shallow grave in the yard matches the grandmother's description, but so far has not been positively identified.
Mott has been detained and is currently being held by the Buffalo Police Department on the grand theft auto warrant.
No word yet when Logan will be returned to Florida. Brad Milkey, ABC News, New York.
And back here at home, we are learning new details tonight about the victims killed in that fatal interstate crash on Thanksgiving. The crash in Hillsborough County, leaving 3 people dead, including a Bradenton man and a couple on their way to Tampa. Recently engaged Lachey Waiters of Bradenton and Yvette Alexander of Ruskin were heading southbound on I-75 when a wrong-way driver collided with them. The driver, identified as 21-year-old Justin Lakin from Bradenton, son of a former Manatee County judge, John Lakin. The crash killing all 3 of those involved. Yvette's mother recalling the last moment she saw her daughter.
Okay, when I'm going to go to Tampa to drop off my friend, she gave us a kiss, and then she went down the stairs.
I feel like a part of me was ripped out of me.
Yep.
Yvette's parents' message to all drivers: please pay attention. It can make all the difference in your life and someone else's. A Charlotte County Sheriff's deputy has been cited in an accident that took place this afternoon. The Florida Highway Patrol reporting that Port Charlotte deputy Brad Armistead failed to complete a stop at a stop sign, entering an intersection in Inglewood and colliding with a van. Both drivers were treated for minor injuries at the Inglewood Hospital. Well, power has been restored to Northport customers tonight after a fire this morning caused multiple outages. The Northport police sharing this photo of a power line, on fire at Pan American and Willow Creek. At this time, it is uncertain what exactly started that blaze, but Florida Power and Light were quickly called out to the scene. Power was restored less than an hour later. And remember, for updates on local and breaking news, you can download the latest updated version of our news app. iPhone users need to go to the App Store and re-download that app. Just search for WWSB or My Suncoast. Well, did you make a purchase today at a locally owned business? If so, you're likely one of 71 million Americans supporting Small Business Saturday. ABC 7's Erica Jackson spoke to these small business owners today to find out how the initiative makes an impact here locally.
American Express initiated Small Business Saturday in 2010. It says there are nearly 2.5 million small businesses in Florida, or nearly 99.8% of all businesses in the state. The National Retail Federation estimates 71 million Americans are making a purchase on Saturday, and 76% of those shoppers say they are supporting small businesses. A new bill is under consideration in the Florida legislature to make Small Business Saturday a tax-free holiday. That would make a big impact locally, since most of the 150 shops and restaurants in downtown Sarasota are independently owned.
When the smaller businesses go away, I think you're going to see depletion of the economy. So to me, I think it's the backbone of the economy.
Small businesses in Florida also help the economy by bringing down the unemployment rate. According to the U.S. Small Business Administration, small businesses in Florida created 102,000 jobs in 2014, and 42% of people were working for small businesses that year. Reporting in downtown Sarasota, Erica Jackson, ABC 7, your Suncoast News.